Hello everyone, and welcome back for a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing this Vampire Air Elementalist of Kikubakudka for week 6 of the Crawl Sudden Death Challenge. And it's time to head to Spider. We finished up the dungeon last time, so there's really nothing else we are allowed to do according to the challenge rules if we want to get all the points for this week. You know what else we could do? What we could do is wear these gloves, man. I got them like 3 dungeon floors ago, and I just kept forgetting to put them on. I even, let's see, is this how I look up my notes? Yeah, put on the dang gloves. Yeah, good work, man. I got it eventually. That was how many turns ago? Put on the dang gloves. All right, just 2,000 turns before I realized I should put on the dang gloves. And this, of course, is after forgetting them for some time. But so spiders should be not a big deal. Tarantellas are going to be kind of a problem, actually, it occurs to me. So I should just sort of make them a priority target, really. Because they can confuse me, which is sort of the worst thing that can happen to me in Spider at this point. Let's wield, like, I don't know. I guess destruction is fine. This spider has caught me in a net. But so, like, Spider is full of these mindless monsters. Spiders, right? And so one thing I was thinking about is, can I just corpse rot everything? Because they're not smart enough to know that it's a problem to walk into miasma. He is surprisingly resilient to hexing, I have to say. I don't know why I'm bothering to hex him. I just thought confuse would be pretty cool, but it turns out no. Apparently not. I don't know, static discharge. Seems okay. Yeah, I killed him in way less magic than I spent trying to otherwise deal with him. So like here in Spider, though, is a place where we are going to have problems with hunger, with bloodiness, because, like I said, most stuff in here does not bleed. So that's, oh, there's a basket of spiders. Okay, good to know. How did this spider get hurt already? Oh, I guess my spiders already attacked it. Okay, sure. Wait, did that really happen? No, okay. I was thinking, like, so it gave me a targeting prompt. When I was targeting, it showed that it would bounce off of this wall. And then the bolt that came out was actually one that would have bounced off the wall. And I was like, wait a minute. Is it actually telling me whether the bolt I shoot is going to bounce off walls? But no, it does that whether or not the bolt is going to bounce. So that's good. That's the correct thing for it to do. The targeting code shouldn't know what kind of bolt is coming out yet. But on the other hand, the fact that we can't eat any of this stuff means that I can sort of freely turn it all into zombies without worrying about using up food, which is something I shouldn't worry about anyway. But, you know, there you have it. Everyone has food anxiety in this game on occasion, even when you know that, like, it's not a problem at all. I have found this ant vault, this, like, ant's nest vault, every game recently. I don't know why. I wish I had a little more AC. 15 really is plenty when I have 26 EV anyway, but it's not as much as I would like. You can get caught off guard in Spider if you're used to having more evasion. The stuff in here can really hit you quite hard without you realizing, because they just move so fast. What are we going to do with this stuff? I mean, lightning is going to wake everything up. I would rather avoid that, because there are a lot of ants in here. Let's spells? I don't know. There's nothing that really seems very good. Confuse? Can you confuse the queen ant, like, easily? Not easily, but you can do it. Just get the soldier ant. They'll bite each other. They're poisonous and they're vulnerable to poison, so... And then I'll just step back here to where the queen ant can't see me. I don't know, maybe that'll help. Alright, the queen ant is awake, and I'm just going to kill a few more of these guys before I animate dead, just to get more value out of it, I guess. Spend fewer turns animating. No, okay, they moved, so fine. Everyone, if you could kill this queen ant, that would be great. And I think they should be able to quite handily. I was watching Gamma Funk stream earlier tonight in between videos. I guess he's playing, I'm not quite sure like what his current goal is. I think he's just playing some tournament games for his clan, maybe? He didn't seem to be trying for a speed run necessarily, but I can't necessarily tell either. And he usually is, so it's possible I just misunderstood. He was playing a mummy summoner, which is like, I don't know, is it a speedrunning character? I don't think so, but summoners are generally pretty good at it, so maybe. And I don't have anything in particular to say about watching Gamma Funk. It was fun, you know, you guys should try it sometime. If you're into streams and into tiles. But it's nice to see other people play, and you know, you can certainly learn some things. I imagine that's why some of you are watching this. I'm just trying to decide what I should acquire here. I've been acquiring wands, and it's been working out all right. I still don't have heal wounds, and I'm quite short on potions of heal wounds, which is like my emergency survival mechanism. So it would be quite nice to have. But now I would sort of be acquiring a wand just for heal wounds, which, as I've mentioned previously, if you're aiming for just one thing in a category, you know, you're probably not going to get it. Last time I would have been happy with teleportation or heal wounds, or maybe even invisibility, or another hasting would have been fine. Now, I don't know. I might go for armor. Like, I have quite a bit of crummy armor that I wouldn't mind replacing. I probably won't even get an upgrade, but I think I'll take it. I could also wish for miscellaneous, is the other thing. Get like a File of Floods or a Lamp of Fire or something. That would be quite good for someone evoking as much as we are. I expect I'll find those eventually, though, and they're sort of hard to cooperate with summons or minions like zombies and so on who would just step in all the fire and then die. So I think I'll just take armor. I don't know. It's not the best idea I've ever had, but an artifact cloak. This sounds pretty good. Is it good? Not really? I mean, minus cold resist is pretty bad. But on the other hand, it's like int +3, right? So I could, if I don't like the cold resist, like I can just put on the Ring of Cold over my Ring of Intelligence, and now what I'm wearing is strictly better than what it was before I got this cloak, right? It's 1 more armor, 9 more mana, and 5 more dex. So now I can just decide if I want to swap my cold resist for 3 int, and I think the answer is obviously no. So this is the ring set I want now, I guess. Okay, so that was nice. I mean, it's not necessarily armor, or rather a cloak that I'm going to want to wear all game, but it's an upgrade for now. I'll take it. We found a wand of digging. Sure. I like to be able to dig. I really have been not finding nearly as much identification, as many scrolls of identify this game as usual. Similarly for potions of heal wounds. I don't think it's because I skipped orc. Like, I had less than usual even before the time when I would normally go to Orc, so I'm not sure what the deal is. Just could be, I mean, I presume it's just luck. There's not really anything else to explain it, or maybe I'm imagining it. That's, I guess, the other explanation, and certainly quite possible. Maybe I'm just finding more stuff I wish I could identify, which is, you know, it's nice to have more good stuff. Sure. A wolf spider. Yeah. I was thinking about asking for corpses or something to deal with him, but I think just using a rod is going to be fine. What is this, like, jumping spiders on? Oh, I cast the wrong spell there. Now I miscast, but now he's dead. All right. So spider, like I said, I don't know. It shouldn't be a big deal. The hard part is when we're going to go straight from here to vaults, which honestly, even that is not that hard. I've done that before. You know, going... It used to be sort of my standard operating procedure was get one lair rune and then go to vaults. These days, I don't think that's such a good plan. You should probably get some more experience from the other lair rune vault, at least. Lair rune branch, I should say. I mean, what is this, a phantom mirror? No, it's a deck of cards. Yeah, I guess it looked red, but it's not red. This is a lot of spiders, and I don't want to be caught out in the open fighting all of this, ideally. Oh, especially since I drank some blood and don't have poison resistance right now. I'm out of here. Yeah, I gotta be more careful with my hunger management. Thirst management, really, of course, but... Yikes. These jumping spiders. At least I have 36 evasion. That's quite a bit. All right, I can get upstairs with just a couple of these spiders. But... This is not great. I got one corpse? Well, give me some more, please. There we go. Now we can make this into zombies. Help. Jeez. All right, let's try just curing. I don't want to waste heal. Well, not waste. Like, this would not be a waste. I've gotten into a way worse situation than I expected here. And if it takes heal wounds to get out, like, that's fine. It takes heal wounds. Maybe I haste here? I think that's a good choice. What about, like, just enslaving these guys? Or confusing them? Confuse is pretty good, actually. He resisted. Alright, I can... Oh, fuck. Okay, I forgot I'm in a web. I got out of the web. And he poisoned me again. Okay, I cannot be going down into spider without poison resistance, evidently. Not at this amount of armor. So I'm lethally poisoned, but that's fine. I'm just going to have to drink some curing. The question is just whether that's the next thing I do. Or do I try to step away from the spider first? I think I can step away. He's mindless, so he is probably, I think, not smart enough to chase me around the zombie that's going to be in the way. So I'm just going to step northeast here. Okay, there goes one spider. And now I can comfortably quaff my curing. I'm reasonably certain they're not going to poison me too badly again. And that spider's about to die, right? Please? Wow, that was a mess. I'm like, I got caught out in the open in spider, and I didn't have poison resist, and that's why everything went so bad. I mean, and I don't think I handled it very well either. Like, once I realized I was in a bad spot, instead of just turning to bat form to run away, I could have hasted first. I don't know. I thought I could outrun the spiders. It didn't occur to me the jumping spiders would be able to track me down. It's a good thing they didn't web me. Like, geez, I could have been pinned there. So I'm going to go back down to spider. I don't have much choice. The question is just, what am I going to do differently so that that doesn't happen again? And answer number one is I'm going to make sure I'm thirsty like this, right? The poison was part of the problem, although not the entire problem. Two, I could make sure to have some zombies available at all times. I think I can certainly afford the piety for that. Although, geez, what crappy zombies is this, Kiku? Come on, like I thought we were buds, you and me. Yeah, I'm actually gonna train necromancy as well as ice magic now, because simulacrum is getting close, and ice magic is catching up in cost to necromancy, and I'd rather have necromancy than ice magic. For anything other than simulacrum, basically. For simulacrum, of course, I just want both of them in equal measure. It's sort of the most efficient way to do it. But while ice is cheaper, that's what I'm going to train. Okay. So I guess I just need to not auto-explore, stick to the walls. This is more dangerous than I thought it was. And I've underestimated spider before on sort of, what is the word? Fragile, on a fragile character. And I didn't think I was that fragile. Like, I have a fair amount of armor. And pretty good evasion, really. I don't know why I got nailed so hard there. But, you know, them's the breaks, apparently. Can I just confuse this orb spider? Yeah, probably. Okay. And now the zombies will chase him down relentlessly, I'm sure. And so, am I going to, at some point, I wonder, like, am I going to be using piety faster than I'm gaining it in spider? And if so, is that a problem? Because I said I want to make sure I always have some zombies available as, you know, to soak up all the mess. And if I really do that, always have zombies available, I think I might actually use up piety faster than I'm gaining it, but not by enough that I think it would be a problem. So I think I can just go ahead and follow through with that plan. And if I could get bloodless, which would enable me to like have safe torment available, that would be nice too. I'm not even wearing a ring of strength right now. Oh wow, that's terrible. I don't have a lot of remove curse either. It's weird. I don't know. I just seem to be low on those consumables this game, but high on like wands and potions. Just the way things go, I guess. Yeah, so my spider army, especially if I can avoid actually getting hurt myself, my spider army travels fast enough to keep up with me. And if I'm always at full health, I should be able to carry the spider army along without it like just crumbling to dust over time, basically. So I might not even need to request that many corpses if I can keep the ball rolling, so to speak, with zombies created from my fallen enemies. I just thought of, let's mark the depths as excluded also. Don't go there. Great. Can't go there until I finish Tomb. Am I still wearing that amulet of resist corrosion? Hello, help, buttons. I am, so that's nice. It'll help with the Entropy Weaver. And the redbacks are not a big... You know what? I'm going back upstairs to wait until I'm totally bloodless, I think. There's no sense pushing along in there. And risking... Oh my gosh, I'm so... like, my damage is terrible. But this... I mean, even this sling eventually kills a spider. There's no sense, like, risking poison like we had before, when I can just, by sort of sitting still for a while, nullify it. Now I'm actually immune to poison. On the other hand, like this Moth of Wrath, like if I cast Static Discharge and hurt myself a little, like it's sort of permanent, because I don't really want to be. I don't want to be drinking any more blood. Let's just ask for more corpses. Here we go. That's an army. Everyone, go get him. Oh my gosh. These miscasts. Okay, and everyone get like the demonic crawler, who has quite high magic resistance. I'm not going to try to confuse him. But this zombie army looks quite capable of taking out the stuff in lair or spider. I just have to keep it up. And I think I can do that without too much risk. And without too much expenditure of piety either. I mean, I'm at 6 pips, and the main Kiku ability I'm using requires me to have 1 pip. So I can afford to go quite low. You know, the ability to torment is like 5 pips, but I'm not really using that right now anyway, so... so what threats do I have to look out for here in Spider? Entropy Weavers, kind of a problem. Ghost Moths could drain my MP, which, since I'm trying to do as little resting as possible, would kind of endanger my zombie army a bit. Oh, there was one I had in mind, right? Jumping spiders. Want to watch out for those, because they can get to me from anywhere. Tarantellas, they were like number 1 on my list, honestly, because they can confuse me, which would render me quite helpless. Let's have some corpses, please. And I'm interested in trying out Torment here. There's a lot of enemies on screen, and I would like them to die quickly, so I will just torment them all. Nice. And now the Entropy Weaver is chanting Entropy. I would sort of like you guys to please kill him. And in the meantime, I'll try to confuse him, I guess. And I'll confuse these spiders. Like this Tarantella. I don't want him coming anywhere near me. The redback shouldn't be a big deal. Not very big anyway. Because all he does is like heavy poison damage, which if you are 100% immune to poison, as we are at the moment, it's not a big deal. Really wish I had Blink. Because then I could just sort of get out of this, the proximity of these spiders. So we lost a few zombies in this whole endeavor. Oh, don't hit me, you stupid orb destruction. Yeah, I don't know what he was shooting at, but it looks like it might not have been me. We lost some zombies in this endeavor, but yeah, and there goes that orb of destruction. Must have killed something. But we are getting back plenty of zombies as well. Everyone, can you kill this orb spider, I guess? Actually, where's the wolf spider at? Down there? Just kill whatever you want. I'll just animate all this now. Yeah, that'll help. Everybody kill things, please. Did the orb spider get away? What's the deal with him? There's one Tarantella corpse. All right, I need a little bit of a nap here. MP is getting kind of low because I was trying to confuse things as well as animate dead and request corpses and torment, which I don't know. The torment was probably not really necessary, but I mean, you know, on second thought, it helped quite a bit, I think. There were a lot of enemies on screen, and cutting them all down to half health probably saved me quite a few zombies. New kind of scroll, okay. Now I'm, again, rather low on zombies, I think, so let's just grab some new ones here. Not a lot, but enough to help out. I have all these rods, which are kind of hard to use with this zombie army that I'm trying to keep up. But maybe I should be doing that instead of like ask when a fight starts. Maybe that's a good opening salvo before I ask for corpses, perhaps. What is this? A jumping spider? Cannot have those. No, sir. I missed and made a ton of noise. That was not exactly a successful attack. Wield ignition. Yeah, let's just make a ton of noise, huh? There we go. And pick up some more zombies. Not a ton, but 3, I think. Don't pick up any more rings of ice, please. Or magical power. Or those. Or those. Everyone, if you could go kill that, please. Let's get out the rod, a lightning rod here for this demonic crawler. He's resistant, actually. That's interesting. Is that going to be a problem for me, or what? Or is it still just going to do enough damage? It looks like it's not really doing a ton of damage, but it's doing some. Well, rod of ignition, I guess. It's going to blow up on me, but that's fine. Get out the other lightning rod, and that should finish him off. Good. Now, there's still nothing to eat in here, actually, it occurs to me. When I request corpses, I'm getting zombie corpses, or spider corpses, which still don't have any blood. Is there anything I can do about that? I'm starting to wonder if it was a mistake to fully clear lair. Being bloodless is a problem. If I'm going to be bloodless all the time, it means I can't take any damage, basically. I could dive down to Spider 4 to get the rune. And that would be pretty cool, because then I could go to vaults. Am I like overthinking this? Is there some easy solution, or is it in fact not a problem at all, perhaps? Like maybe I just need to rest more so that I, or value my HP more so I don't get into melee at all? Well, For the moment, I'm just going to keep on trucking. I don't think I'm going to go down to Spider 4 already. But I'm not much further, really. Yeah, so he's chanting entropy. I'm just going to wait down here. I'm not very far, that is, from finishing Spider 2, I think. And then Spider 4? Spider 3? I don't know. I could maybe just dive it. I'm not sure. It seems a little dangerous. Ah, wrong buttons. Dang it. There we go. Lightning. Fine. He's not chanting entropy or anything, is he? Yes. All right, good work, guys. Good kill. Good kill. See, like if I hang back like that, I just don't have to lose any hit points, which is great. I'm just gonna play like a deep dwarf. Deep dwarves don't recover hit points naturally. They get some benefits that are a little bit better than what we get for being a vampire, arguably. But let's see, rods look basically all charged. Let's head downstairs. There's a ghost. Minotaur Gladiator of Rue. So I think if I were to take this guy on alone, I would just dispel undead until he collapsed and died. In the midst of all these spiders with no zombies handy, I am just gonna nope right out of here. Try another staircase. Even though there was a downstair right there and I could have dived. Could have dived? Dived? It's dive. Yeah. Some people might say dove, but it's definitely dived. Let's just get some zombies going. Which spider is this next to me? The demonic crawler. Okay. Well, let's get more corpses and make them all zombies. Now I can hide out back here. I took a little bit more damage, I think, but not too much. And there we go. The entrance to the floor has been negotiated. you guys, like, please kill this stupid redback for me? Whatever, I'll just do it myself, I guess. Jeez, guys. I'm not sure who they were chasing or why, but it's fine, I suppose, you know. You gotta let them have their freedom sometimes. The jumping spider, though, I will not allow to have any freedom. Okay, we just heard a bunch of angry hissing from my Rod of Destruction creating a lightning bolt, so we are going to have to be wary of zombies, or not zombies, spiders turning up from every direction, probably. Everybody go get him, please. Oh, that's a lot of spiders. I mean, it's not a ton, but they all arrived at the same time, which is a little bit worrying. And here's this dang jumping spider again. They get you from anywhere. It's the worst. I can't manage to get that guy, can I? Not without hitting my own. No. Okay. See, like, these spiders are really not a big problem, I think. I just need to handle them with care is all. Everyone, if you could kill this wolf spider, that would be great. And then when you're done with that, I will need your help with an orb spider over here. Or whatever. I mean, if you want to kill some mods of Wrath, that would be fine too. But this zombie army is looking pretty effective. There's that ghost, which I will happily take on myself if you spiders are too busy. Spider zombies, that is. Okay. What is he, like... What are his resists? Is there anything I particularly want to do? He is not resistant to electricity, so that's important to know. I could get out the other lightning rod and use that as sort of an opening salvo. But now there's this dang jumping spider here. I'm going to need you guys to kill this for me real quick. Okay, now the jumping spider has jumped again. And I can zap him without getting my zombies. I was kind of hoping to dispel this guy, but it looks like my zombies are not going to let me in. And I think that might be fine. I don't know. Right? Like, let's try stepping in here. And dispel him. Okay, so that hurts. Maybe I shouldn't have done it this way. But I did. I was trying to save my zombies a lot of damage so that they could deal with the spiders. And I think that was kind of an okay plan. Can I, like, confuse this guy? That would be really great. It's not very likely. And I assume enslavement is even less likely. Yeah. I could just head back for the stairs. I'm not exactly planning to run away right now, but I want it available since I did get fairly corroded by that entropy weaver. Let's see if this rod of ignition, if I can get a good shot with it. I just need you guys to, like, kill him, please. I don't think they're going to have any trouble killing him. It's just like you have to spend turns managing your zombies. Here we go. Which are turns you're not spending doing something more productive. Actually, what am I doing? I don't want to damage myself just to zap this stupid spider. I should have cast Confuse on him last turn, and then I wouldn't risk getting hit this turn. because I was planning to do something different, but that was just the wrong thing to do. I was planning to thing I already said, zap him with my rod, but that was the wrong plan. So there's ghost moths, there's tarantellas, there's a fair amount of nasty business in here that I don't want to mess around with. And it looks like my zombies are taking a bit of a beating. Ugh, I got I did get drained by the ghost moth, so although I have requested corpses, I can no longer do anything with them. Yuck. Well, let's just keep backing up. Okay. I know I told you guys to deal with the ghost moth, but I would also like a little bit of help with this redback if you guys have some time, please. All right, let's try the Rod of Destruction, I guess. And get this ghost moth. Didn't really work, did it? Lightning Rod. I don't mind hitting my own spider at this point, or my own zombie if I have to. But of course I'll try to avoid it. There goes the ghost moth. And that was what counted. Now I can animate dead. And we are back in business. All right. That got a little bit nasty. I'm not sure if that's because my zombies got corroded or just because there was a lot of stuff and I suddenly lost the ability to provide support because I got drained. I mean, there was a lot of stuff there because I used my loud of being rod as, or my rod of being loud as hell. Yeah, it's sort of nice to be able to use zombies like this as cover. You can move into them and they swap places with you, so if there's an enemy who's fighting you, you can sort of you can do even better than running away if you run away into a zombie. I feel really dumb like still carrying this club, but I do think, you know what I will drop is the Great Sling. I'm just not a proficient Great Sling user. Like, it's going to do less damage than my Hunting Sling. Just because it'll hit less often, even though it does more damage when it hits. I don't need this many Wands of Enslavement. Probably not that Ring of Strength either. And now let's identify. I'm starting to think I would be pretty happy to have a Wand of Draining identified, so I'll take that. Guys, go. Yeah, see, this is like this. Even one spider, of course, obviously is not a problem. But it's not just not a problem; it's completely trivial. And it's when they get up to like 8 spiders at a time that you have real issues. Yeah, let's back to potions now. I just wanted a wand I could use when my rods run out. I'm finding all this identify finally. Like, this is great. I'm happy. A runed robe. I mean, it could be magic resistance or something. But I don't know, I have fire resistance ring mail that is +3. I'm pretty happy with that. So Spider 3 went fine. We were bloodless and we took 10 damage, or like maybe 20. So Spider 4, we're going to have to still be careful and maybe spend some more piety. Especially in the end vault, like getting a torment or 2 off is going to be really handy, in addition to all the zombies I'll want. The torment is just so devastating to living things. So I would love to get this rune. It's going to be worth a point. It'll let us into vaults where I can stop just fretting about being bloodless all the time. And it'll be nice to get an entire branch in one video, where previously I've been getting like 2 dungeon floors. And I'm aware that this branch is only 4 floors, right? It's not that big an improvement, but they were long videos with just 2 floors in them. I should be making zombies here. And this, spider branches are harder than dungeon generally. Like, there's just a lot rune branches in general. All right, go get them, boys. Spider is very like what is the word I'm thinking of? Where it's like serpentine, labyrinthine. Yeah, cool. Spiders are killing monsters without me even ever seeing them. That's nice. I keep saying spiders because they are spider zombies, but I mean my zombies are doing it. Yeah, got that orb spider. Good. Off we go. And spider zombies, incidentally and somewhat amusingly, are not smart enough to traverse through webs without getting caught, whereas like spiders can do it safely. Zombie spiders can't. I don't know how spiders do that in real life. I've heard several like explanations that were basically myths, and I don't really know what the deal is. They have like special things on their feet or something? Can a spider go through a different spider's web? I don't know. This hornet, though, is a more pressing question than real-life spiders. And I think I'll just shoot a sling bullet at him and then back off and let the fireworks happen. And now I have a hornet zombie. Cool. Yeah, so as long as I'm careful to keep all these zombies, even a small cadre of zombies. Okay, this down here to the south looks very, very much to me like the rune vault. There's like a ton of webs, and it sort of opens up, and then there's these 3 stone passages. So I sort of expect the rune to be, another 20 squares south of here or something, more or less, if I had to guess. I mean, I've seen this vault before, and I don't remember exactly how big it is. But, that's a reasonable estimate, I think. Let's just take some more zombies. Can't have too many. What kind of Amulet of Rage? Don't need that. Okay, we're just gonna make sure, I need more corpses to work with. And we're down to 5 pips. Fine. But now I have Torment available. I can make more zombies if I need to. I think I can just order them to attack whatever. Fire at will sort of thing. Dang it! I don't like these jumping spiders. Oh, he left. Okay. Well, fire at will then again. Staying jumping spider. Okay. I think I don't really need to torment here. I can just make more zombies. Yeah, 5 more zombies is pretty good. Got rid of 1 jumping spider, that's good. I'm not even really doing much fighting at this point. I guess I should have one of my rods ready, but there isn't a rod that I really feel would help. You know, my rod of destruction would be the main thing, but is that better than having 5 evasion or whatever? Not really. More zombies. Okay, I have more of these scrolls, I guess. And we are just going to march into the vault with an army. Everybody follow me, please. Well, I don't know what's up there. Were you chasing something? We can kill it if you want. Okay. There seems to have been nothing up there. The zombies were just distracted or something. I don't know. It's nice also in Spider. I've sort of mentioned before that it's nice that the enemies are fast, or the zombies are fast because they follow you, but it also means they react quickly in combat. You know, when I say, everybody go attack that thing, like that thing dies. It's a nice change. Just fight whatever you want. I'll be back here if you need me. Actually, I should be closer to my zombies so that if a jumping spider happens to come in... new kind of scroll, huh? It looks like my army is starting to crumble, so we will just make more. Yeah, so we're definitely using up piety faster than we're gaining it in here, but I am totally fine with that. When we get down to vaults, that's going to stop being the case, I think. And it's not a lot faster than we're gaining it either, honestly. Yeah. Whew. We haven't taken any damage here in Spider 4 either, which is nice. How many corpses are there? Like 2? I guess that's fine. Did the Hornet just die? I guess so. Okay. Yeah, so we keep just dipping above and then below Kiku's 6-star piety boundary, which is fine. Hey, we have we're like Noah's Ark. A pair of every kind of zombie. Right? Are there actually exactly 8? There are exactly 8. And we have 2 of each kind. That's cool. Although not particularly important, of course. I think I'm gonna sort of clear away to the north here before I head into the center part of the vault. Although, to be honest, like, the stuff in the vault is probably hearing all this shouting and fighting and so on. So we're not really... I mean, we're attracting it anyway. Auto pickup is like really excited about this stuff, and I think I should just not be auto picking up right now. I should just be walking into the vault while I still have some zombies. But you know, I don't need potions of flight. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I want them. But let's actually just read this scroll. What is this scroll? Enchant weapon. Sure. I don't want those right now, though. And let's read this. Silence. That's not great. I don't like that very much. Should have thought about the possible dangers. Alright, well, we'll just run away. The zombies seem to be doing okay anyway. And we can hear again. Let's read this last scroll. Summoning, sure. And let's charge on in, I guess. Yeah, I don't need enchant armor exactly at the moment. Like, I can come back for it later. I don't know what I would enchant. I could just, enchant the gloves. Maybe I should. I probably should, actually. Let's just enchant the gloves. Read O on T. What? Oh, that's a summoned Tarantella. I thought it was a... I was like, the Tarantella looks strangely green, but I shouldn't have any friendly, alive Tarantellas. But of course, there was that scroll of summoning I read a little while ago. So I did have a friendly Tarantella, as it turns out. Let's wield the Rod of Destruction, see if I can deal with this wolf spider without having to trouble my zombies. Sort of looking like no. Okay. Let's just grab some more zombies here. Just to be on the safe side. Because, yeah, here are the Emperor Scorpions coming in, actually. So this is where we're going to use some real piety. On how many corpses are there? So we're going to torment all this junk. Yeah, that's going to help a lot. A lot of stuff just died. Where is the other corpse? Right here. I'm going to use that one for torment too. Hitting 3 Emperor Scorpions with torment, like that's a win from in my book. And how many corpses can I see? Just 2? Let's ask for more corpses. Animate dead again, and then get out of this exposed position. Because I now have a ton of zombies and some badly weakened enemies. This is what Kiku is doing for me, is all that torment. On Emperor Scorpions, who are just big, hard, heavy hitters. Being able to take away half of their health in an instant is pretty good. And it looks like I got Simulacrum. I started training it at just about the right time. It's going to take, maybe through Vaults 1 to get it online or something. But it should be ready for most of Vaults. We really could use some help killing that Emperor Scorpion, guys. Thank you. And we have more zombies to make, including an Emperor Scorpion zombie. Lovely. That should be pretty effective. And having killed 3 Emperor Scorpions makes me think that most of this end vault is taken care of, although we're still going to have to be cautious because I might be wrong about that. And I am at rather low hit points. I've felt fairly comfortable about this just because you, sir, will have to be escorted out of the building immediately. Just because we have all these zombies. Yeah, I'm going to animate dead while I still have MP. I don't like this Ghost Moth one bit. I could Quaff a Potion of Invisibility. They can't see invisible, so that's a thing you can do that helps out a lot in Spider. A lot of the spiders can't see invisible, and Ghost Moths can't see invisible, so... is it really... is it necessary here? Is it good? I've already lost most of my magic. If I'd thought of it before I was down to 4 MP, I think I would it would be absolutely the right thing to do. But for now, I'm just going to say, like, everybody, please kill this ghost moth. Oh, they can't see him. They can't see the ghost moth. Right. And there's still a bunch more spiders left, huh? Jeez. If I could just go away and come back at full health, like, this would be no problem. I guess I can do that, right? I can go to lair, and then when I request corpses, I'll get stuff with blood, and I can just make a little picnic of it. Yeah. So the question is, what do I do about this situation right now? I can't turn into a bat to fly away, which is something that would appeal to me. I can teleport, which is absolutely the right call, unless I land inside of the vault. Even deeper in. But I think this is a fine play to make. I'm not in immediate danger of death. Okay, great. So I'm going to rest here for a moment to get some MP back. And it looks like my zombies have found me. They have some sort of supernatural ability to know where you are. Which stinks sometimes, because they'll come find you, and the stuff you were running away from follows your zombies. And it's like, I was trying to get away from these guys. Like, if I could have ordered you to fall apart instead of following me, I would have done it. But now, anyway, it seems like nothing particularly followed them. So I'm just going to go upstairs. Get to lair. And have a snack. This is a porcupine. What did I get here? I got... So let's go completely eat the yak, I guess. And bottle the rest of it. Sure. Okay, now I feel so much better. I'm not bloodless, which means I can take some damage from poison, but I won't take a lot, I don't think, and this should be fine. And these are the stairs I was using, right? Right. So I guess back into the breach, or however that saying goes. Into the breach once more, friends. Yeah. All right. So I can do some reasonable damage with this rod still. I don't really need a spider army for everything. Zombie army, I should say. But I will need one when I start heading into the vault. Yeah, so like right now, I'll just quaff invisibility. It's fine. And animate dead, make some lightning, I guess. These stupid zombies get in the way. And then it's like, I should have just not made zombies to deal with a ghost moth, because I keep forgetting they can't see them. And now I'm visible again, and there's still this stupid ghost moth. Jeez. Can I confuse him? No, he's pretty magic resistant. He's almost dead, of course. It's just like, ugh, ghost moths, man. Bigger problem than I expected. Yeah, forget these zombies. I need my lightning rod up for the wolf spider and the ghost moth. No, can I like go like this maybe? Yes, fine, zap my wolf zombie, I don't care. Wolf spider zombie rather. Okay, now I just have a, let's just dispel this thing, I guess. Wow. Sort of thought that would kill him. Well, more Rod of Destruction ought to finish him, I guess. No? Negative energy. Lightning Rod. Geez, this is, that was just a poorly managed Ghost Moth encounter, I guess. It went fine. Like, I used one consumable. And I wasted a little piety making zombies and then killing them myself. Feels kind of dumb, I gotta tell you. But we've made a lot of headway, I think, into this rune vault. And between rods and zombies, sort of makes me think of Rob Zombie, doesn't it? Rod Zombie? I don't know. It's not very compelling. Whatever I was making. It's not even really a pun. It's like just a thing you can say that's not very interesting. Let's get some more zombies. Sure, thank you. That'll do. Another dang ghost moth. Ignition? You know, my zombies don't know he's there. I don't think. Right? I mean, I can say attack it, but I think most of them can't see invisible. So I don't know if they really understand what I'm saying. You can't really ask them, can you? God, the lightning rod makes it so hard to target without hitting friendlies. Okay, we got him. It was really easy this time. I don't know. Maybe some of the zombies can see him, or maybe they were just bumping into him accidentally and killing him. I don't know. Everyone kill this jumping spider. I don't like jumping spiders, but I like tarantellas even less. So everyone kill that, and then kill that. And as soon as this stuff dies off, I'll make more zombies. Cool. Seems like this is going fine. We're spending piety for sure, but I am perfectly happy with that. Piety is there to be spent. Yeah, so the rune is down here, but I'm actually gonna come up here just to see what other loot I can find. You know, and experience. You know, we're going to be sort of starved for experience this game, I think, because the next place we have to go after this is vaults, which is not too bad, but then crypt and then tomb, and we'll be below the usual level at which you do these places. I think this should be fine. You know, having Kikubakudga's abilities available, and these high power rods, and especially Simulacrum, I think will help us with vaults. And I'm not sure about Tomb. The main threat there is usually greater mummies, and I think we can get Dispel Undead to a high enough power level that it's capable of killing greater mummies, as long as we're cautious. And being bloodless will make that a lot easier. Likewise in Tartarus, although I think rather than dispelling undead, we'll just be running as fast as we can through Tartarus 7 anyway. Garyon doesn't sound like fun, actually. I don't know. The Vestibule, none of hell sounds like fun if I had, but at least we'll be able to clear depths before that and get a lot more experience that way. So I don't know. I'm just worried about stuff that hasn't happened yet. And who knows what the character's going to look like by then. But I should be able to at least have an army of Simulacra, like, charging around in hell for me, if nothing else. Okay, so there's our first rune and our fifth tournament point? Points. 5. Pretty good. So we're halfway there. And we're in second place for the week so far. LDF is still in first with 7. But he's not done with his game yet. I'm sure he'll be getting some more points before he finishes. All right, it looks like we're done here. So I'm just going to head back up to the lair, and then, assuming all goes well on the way, call it a video. I'm not going to, give you guys the final ritual goodbye yet, because I'm sure that something will happen on the way to lair. Nope, just those 2 spiders there. And then in the next video we're going to head to Vaults and have ourselves a grand old time casting Simulacrum, maybe? Who knows? But even just zombies should be perfectly fine. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.